Mina, this may seem like a silly and simple question, but it might be a jam-packed one. What does the Packers offense need to do better?
Oh, God. Who's going first? Me?
Yeah,
Should I go first? Should I take this one? I mean, where to begin with that question? Because it's a disaster, right, across the board. They're not pushing the ball downfield. They have very good running back in Aaron Jones, but seemingly he's not getting enough carries week to week, in part sometimes because of game situation, in part he's splitting carries with A.J. Dillon. I feel like he should be getting the bulk of the carries. Pass protection isn't what it was last year. Obviously, the connection between Aaron Rodgers and the receivers isn't there. Have I listed them all, guys? Here, I'll zero in on one thing that jumps out to me.
It's a lot more.
Watching this team, which, yeah, you could keep going. The play-action game looks really rough. Last year, this was the 5th best play-action team in football, unsurprisingly to anyone in terms of efficiency. Over the last month, that's dropped to 25th, and there's a few reasons for that. One, the low average depth of target, which pervades the offense. Aaron Rodgers just not using those opportunities to take shots the way he used to. Another, I think, is because he's lined up in the gun so much, and I think that's in part because of his thumb injury, play-action game just isn't fooling anyone. And that's going to be a real problem against a Bills defense that we know is incredibly well-coached, incredibly solid against both the run and the pass, and has incredibly good linebackers. So, this doesn't feel like one where that's going to get back on track, but it feels like it needs to get back on track some point for them to be explosive.
Have you ever seen a plate of Dan Orlowski food? Like asparagus
Sadly,
with a little
yes.
sprinkled salt or maybe some pepper or maybe some grilled chicken with no seasoning on it that's dry as hell? Well, that's what the Packers
just came out of
reminds
water.
me of right now. And no matter what we see, whether it's the run game, the pass game, to the play action game, everything is so vanilla. They don't have vanilla players, right? They got players you need to get some Rocky Road with, or some cookies and cream, or some pralines and cream. Like they need Bluebell, Ben and Jerry's. We can't get the regular stuff when you look at their players. They aren't using the run game in a way where Aaron Jones could get going, where you could supplement A.J. Dillon. And because they aren't doing that now, you can't help the pass blocking by using play-action pass. It starts with Matt LaFleur, then it trickles down to Aaron Rodgers and the rest of the players on the field.
Yeah, y'all, this is like when I used to get in trouble at my mama's house and I would go to my grandmother's house and think that she'll be okay and cool and I could get like a little better treatment. The Bills are about to kick the door in again on the Green Bay Packers, okay? And I know all of the things that we're talking about with this football team. The one thing you cannot beat the Buffalo Bills with if you don't have it is explosive offense. Like, we all know it. Look, we on this show to tell people the truth, but we also are there to break games down. The Buffalo Bills offense is going to be explosive. Josh Allen is going to extend plays. He's going to extend drives with his legs on third down. And more importantly, like what you guys just talked about with the Green Bay Packers offense, guess who's built to stop that? The Buffalo Bills. Of all teams that they would have to play in the league this week, they run and hit. They stop the run. They're top level at that. They have 2 linebackers that defend running backs in open space. This is just a bad matchup, and the Green Bay Packers ain't going to win this game.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.